Hi to everyone. MEM School of Engineering, Department of Mechanical Engineering, online classes, subject Mechatronics. Myself Saravanan, Assistant Professor, Mechatronics. Today we are going to see about unit number 5, Actuators and Embedded System Design. In Embedded System Design, we are going to see about case studies. So last class we discussed with the one case studies, that is engine management system. So that is one of the uh, mechatronic system design. Okay. So now today we are going to see about in the wireless controlled pick and place robot. This is one of the case study available in mechatronic system design. So this is the most advanced version of pick and place robot perhaps and most popular and widely used in recent industries. A person from a remote place can comfortably control the motion of robotic arm without any wire connection. So there are two systems, one at the transmitter side in which a software program written in VC++ generates control signal. So these signals are encoded and transmitted by RF transmitter chip. So at another side, they have RF receiver chip will demodulate these signals and a decoder will decode it. So finally, 89C51 microcontroller will take decide controlling action on the robot arm. The one is similar kind of project pick and place robot, but there are two major changes. The mechanical structure is wirelessly controlled from the remote computer. Okay, then second one is the mechanical structure. A robotic arm is actually a working instrument in industries. Here, a man from a remote place of around 50 to 100-meter range, sitting on his chair with his computer, can easily access and easily control the mechanism by the keyboard or mouse. An ASK amplitude shift key transmitter attached with the computer transmits the controlling codes. So these codes are received by ASK receiver. So decoder and given to 89C51, which the controls the motion of robotic arm. So as per user command through a computer, the motion of the robotic arm is controlled from a remote place without any wire connection. So this is the pick and place robot connection. So the complete body is made up of solid steel. So all the motions are perfectly calibrated and controlled. The complete size with all dimensions is indicated. Okay. So in this case, it is have AC motor to rotate hand 5 RPM at 230 volt VAC. Then ACM2, that is AC motor to move head 2 RPM at 230 volt VAC. Then SM1 stepper motor to rotate grip bipolar. Then DCM1 DC gear motor to open and close grip bidirectional 6 VDC. Then DCM2 DC gear motor to band so bidirectional 6 VDC. So that is DCM1, DCM2, SM1 and ACM1. So the various motions in these robots are circular motion of hand, vertical motion of hand, circular motion of grip, open and closing of grip. So the arm can rotate complete in 360-degree circle with the help of half HP 0.2 to the volt. Okay. So far, so all the motions we have one motor, total of 5 motors. So all the motors provides the full flexibility to mechanism so that it can pick and place an object very easily. So there are two major parts involved in controlling the systems are computerized ASK transmitter and 89C1 based ASK receiver. Just we are controlling the pick and place robot from the some other places. Okay, so like computer game control like that. Okay, using joysticks we are going to control the pick and place control with the wireless communication. Okay, so it is a small hardware attached to the LPT port of computer which transmits the actions code given by a software program prepared in VC++. So it consists of ASK receiver, decoder, and microcontroller 89C51. It controls all the motions of robotic arm by controlling all 5 motors depending upon the command given by user. So computerized ASK transmitter. So software part. So computerized ASK, it is having the software bus which is having the programming of getting the input signal and converting to the ASK transmitter. So these are the commands buttons which are used in the user interface application. User interface application. So these values are connected with the port. Okay, that means in microcontroller we are enabling the port using the some input output instruction. Same as here we are enabling the numbers with the 0, 1 to up to 8. Okay, that each instruction connected with the some buttons. So with the particular programming. For example, if I press the rotate hand clockwise means it will send the data 0, 1. So 0, 1 programming will execute in the output side. So that is the concept. So they are having the VLOOKUP table and they are producing the different commands from the input side. Yeah, same as button 1 and 2, 3, they are defined for the different process. Okay, so next to hardware part. So it is in this hardware part, small hardware that will transmit these codes, and the block diagram of this port is shown. The 16-channel ASK transmitter is connected with the 25-pin D-type male-female connector. The data pins D0 to D3 of connector are connected with the data pins of encoder chip ST12E. The D4 pin connected with the transmission enable. So pin of 16. Okay, this is the connection. The output of the encoder chips is given as input to 434 megahertz. So ASK transmitter that will modulate the data with the carrier signal and transmit its various suitable antenna. As there are 4 bits, we can send maximum of 16 different ports through this transmitter. That's why it is 16 channel ASK transmitter. This is the transmitter side. In receiver side, so 8051 based ASK receiver is defined. The main blocks of receiver are 89C51 based ASK receiver, current driver chip ULN, and bipolar stepper motor driver. Okay, that means so நமக்கு அங்கேருந்து ஒரு டேட்டாவை நமக்கு வந்து decoder மூலியமா வந்து they are converting. Normally we know that decoder function. So that is convert to n number into m number. That is if you are giving 3 input means output will be 8 outputs. That is the decoder concept. That 8 outputs connected with the different motor coils. Okay, that is microcontroller based receiver section. So 433 MHz ASK receiver, then regulated 5 volt DC supply, then HT120, then 89C51 based ASK receiver. So working steps of pick and place robot we'll see. So on processing any command button from the computer program, will send one of the codes to LPT port. For example, port 02 is sent to the rotate and anti-clockwise. The ASK transmitter attached to LPT will transmit the code over 434 megahertz carrier. So on receiver side, ASK receiver demodulate the code and given to demodulated chip. The decoded code is given to 89C51. It will compare this code with the stored codes, and when match found, it will recognize the energize the RL1 and RL2. So both to rotate ACM1 anti-clockwise, so that hand will rotate anti-clockwise. The controller will exactly move hand to 30° and then stops it. So now controller will wait for the next command. So again, when next command button is processed, same process repeats. So these are the working steps of pick and place robot. So this is the one of the best example for mechatronics design. That is, we are controlling the motors through the wireless communication. Okay, this is the main application of robot and main principle of robot used in the application. Okay, here they are using the transmitter range of 430 to 434 megahertz with the different applications. That is a different RF transmitter and receiver conditions. Okay, so I hope that you all know about the basic knowledge on the wireless controlled pick and place robot. Okay, so thank you. We will see in the next class.